Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, I'm back. This is my first day back to work. I wanted to fix my taco salads, but y'all, I was so tired yesterday. I slept off and on. I didn't realize how zonked I was. So I'm gonna fix that tonight for my dinner. Anyway, so y'all, I stopped at Walgreens this morning, got me this lovely noodle bowl, which I politely fixed and I'm getting ready to eat. Anyway, let me say my prayers. Thank you, Father, for this food I'm about to receive, for nourishing our body. In Christ's name, amen. Y'all know I got my cozy road drink. Y'all, I came back to work and it has just been, can y'all believe I'm just now getting through my email? It's one something. I had to take a break. I'm not really through my email. You know how you go through that first iteration of it and you kind of do what you can, answer the quick ones. Now I got to go back and kind of go through the detailed ones. I ain't going to get nothing done but that today. And of course my backup told me he couldn't handle it because this desk is a madhouse. And then if you have your regular work to do, he said he just wasn't able to do much. So I wasn't expecting it anyway though. So how y'all been doing? I missed everybody. Yes, I did. I don't know if many of you notice I'm out of Frank's here too, y'all. And these supposed to be spicy, but they not. All I had time for this morning because I got up drag and run late. I washed these strawberries off. I didn't even cut them up. So anyway, so yeah, y'all, the cruise was nice. I enjoyed it. If I can be 100% honest, let me put my footrest up. I didn't like that ship. I didn't really like the Conquest. From all the Carnival ships I've been on, that was not one of my favorite. I won't sell on that one again, but it was nice vacation and I enjoyed it. I don't know if many of you know this or not, but I take several trips a year. And I don't just get up and take a trip. All the trips are planned. So that's what I'm going to talk about today, is how to go on vacation somewhere every year. The first thing you need to do is make up in your mind that you're going somewhere. It can be a small or a large trip. And secondly, you need to set you a budget. And I'm telling you this now because a lot of people are going to get taxed back. What we do, now some people may be able to just pay money all at one time. I can't do that. I can't do it, and I don't. I set a budget for how much I'm going to spend a year on my trips, conferences, or whatever. I make a list of the places I would desire to go, the things I want to do. And guess what? I have a miscellaneous pot just for a random weekend on the road trip. That's between hotel, eating, road gas. It's close enough for driving there and back on a tank of gas. It's less than $200, you know. So I do keep a couple of miscellaneous opens for that so I can do that. Basically, I'm saying to you, decide you're going to go first. Make you a list of several places you would like to go. Set a budget. So you may list Hawaii, but your budget may only be $1,000. Well, you can pretty much cross Hawaii off the list. But somewhere on that list, If it's one trip or 2 trips, or maybe even 3, you're going to be able to go that year. Then begin to set a savings goal for that budget, for those trips. You've made $1,000 for a budget for your trips. And that's including your spending money and your hotel. Start putting away money every month for those trips. If your trip is $600 and you want $400 spending money, when you make a payment on your trips, so you pay $50 on your trip, you also save $25 towards your spending money. However schedule you put, don't touch those monies because they're for something. They're for a goal. You can put them in an envelope, you can put them in the bank, but it's not for your spending purposes. It's for your trips. It's like a layaway plan. And what I do, is like we stayed in the hotel 4 nights. My daughter was responsible for 2 of the nights. I was responsible for 2 of the nights. All our nights that we stayed in the hotel were already paid for. We went through Priceline. I sometimes go through Hotwire, Kayak, or whatever. Those were already paid for. For the cruise was paid for. The gratuities were prepaid. So if we got on the boat, we didn't have any more liability money-wise. If we didn't want to spend any more money, we could have just got on the boat, got off and walked around the island, did whatever we could do for free, eat all the food for free. We didn't have to do anything else that cost, but we planned for spending money. Everything you can prepay for. If you feel like you're going to rent a car, go ahead and pay for that rental. Like your hotel, go ahead and have your hotel paid for. So when you get there, everything's already done. Anything you can do in advance, that stuff that's already complete, you have less of a headache. This is how I do my trips each year. Fortunately, if you can go with somebody, it's not always possible because I do things by myself too. But I go with my brother some and I go with my daughter some. They're both capable of taking on part of the expense. Sometimes I go with my sister. They're both capable of taking on part of the expense. So if, say, you go somewhere with somebody else, y'all gonna stay for 2 nights somewhere. You pay for 1 night, let them pay for the second night. They take on half the gas. If your car's in good shape, drive your vehicle on a little small road trip. Or if not, you can rent a car fairly cheaply. It's always a way to do something. And like I said, I do stuff right here in town. Hour, 2-hour drive up the road. It's easy if you really want to do it. Just set a goal and stick to it. These noodles are nowhere near spicy. They say they were, but they're not. They're not spicy at all. So what y'all eating good today for lunch? Eating anything good? Better than noodles. Anyway, within the next week or 2, I still have to firm up the details. But, and set your spending budget each day. And what you have left, put that in your travel envelope for later. For example, my daughter told me she had $200 towards her next cruise, which will be in February, right? Well, I had $56 left, so I put that in my envelope. But the reason why she had so much money left is she nickels and dimes me. You know, she a slick one. But I always fall for the okie doke. Seems like we went to eat in Atlanta, right? Oh, Mama, I was going to pay for yours. But, oh, she didn't fight me when the ticket came, no, did she? But she was going to pay for it. Yeah, right. So, some kind of way, when we go out to eat, I end up with the $50 and $60 tickets. And she said, oh, but I'm going to buy you some Wendy's on the road, right? Wendy's. And you can even get a 10-piece nugget. Oh, whoop-de-doop-de. That's what I mean. She gets me with the okie doke all the time. But anyway, so like I said, that's money going on to the next trip. And by the way, like I said, I'm trying to firm up everything for those of you who are interested in going February 19. I will have all the information and talk about that and post that. And I also send those who want a flyer to their email if you want to go. And I'm not sure how many days you have to have it paid for, but you'll have almost a year to pay for it. And as you make payments, you will need to also make payments on your savings for your spending. But anyway, and that one will be, I can't remember the exact dates, but it will be out of the port of New Orleans. Anyway, I have a few little trinkets, but it's nothing big. I think it's just a few magnets that I'm going to add to a future giveaway. That I'll probably do the end of next month, but from the trip, I will add something from each one of the ports we visited to the giveaway. Well, I got that right. And apparently, YouTube has established all these rules. New rules and regulations for your YouTube for you to earn money from the YouTube, right? Well, I think you have to have, they sent you like a Dear John letter or something. You gotta have like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of view time or something like that, or watch time or something like that. But you have to meet both. Those people really upset about it. I'm like, well, I didn't get upset. It didn't. I'm like, eventually. It's not like I was earning $1 million or anything from it anyway, you know. I tend to get back what I earn in giveaways. So I got the watch time, but just didn't have the subscriber count. But it'll get there eventually, and it'll go back. Anyway, I gave you the February the 20th to get there right. It is what it is. What you gonna do? You on somebody else's platform for free. It's something I enjoy doing. So I'm going to keep on doing it. Yeah. So, somebody came to view the channel, right? Well, Miss Moody she responded to the person. She was all bent out of shape about me smacking, I guess. Well, it's clear that I'm not your cup of tea. So, you know what I say? Just keep it moving. That's the beauty of YouTube. You know, it's a lot of channels I watch. Only once. I don't like them. I don't have anything bad to say. It's just not my thing. You know what I do? Guess what? I click off on to the next one. And guess what? The comment section is free for you to leave whatever you like. But stop trying to be like them. And then they say, the guys like they be so in favor of you and they trying to be so helpful. No, you're not. You're not being helpful. You're being ugly, which was what your intention was, to be ugly and nasty and rude. But not today. Not today, Satan. Because guess what? You're not going to affect me. If you don't like me, I'm not changing. My brand of me is what it is. And my suggestion to you is to find you a good channel that you like. And somebody that's more suited for you. Okay? 2018, I was positive in 2017. 2018 is more positive vibes over here. And if you can't get on the positive, happy train, you better get you a seat on another train. Because we're going to keep it moving over here. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, that's all my little noodles, y'all. I ain't even have nothing to judge these noodles up. You know what? When you get used to judging up these noodles, you really don't hardly like them plain anymore. You know I like to make them gourmet. Add me some little meat and vegetables to them. But it's a good little lunch when you don't have nothing. You ain't really spending no real money. You know this bigger bowl, 99 cents. But I keep me an emergency bowl up here too. My cabinet is empty. I don't have any canned soup in there. I think I got one can of tuna. But I don't have a cracker. And I got that little cup of noodles. So I'm going to have to fix up my stuff. Y'all. Hey. Does anybody out there live in Springfield, Missouri? If so, I need to talk to you. DM me. Okay? If you don't mind. I need to ask a few questions about that area. Or you can help me out. I would so appreciate. I ain't nothing in here but some juice. I'm going to drink a little of that juice. Well, the juice is quite tasty. Yep. I don't know where the bottom of that bowl, man. I got me two little softer plates. Yeah. I had me some yogurt and granola this morning for my breakfast. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. So, anyway, my daughter came back sick. And last time my throat started hurting. I think it's the climate change with the weather and stuff. But last time I was real sick after the last cruise we went on in May. But this time, like I said, my throat was hurting. But I started taking stuff right away. You know, this weather here in Memphis is bipolar. This one day is, forget one day. The same day is cold, and then the next minute it's warm and springtime weather. Ugh. But what you gonna do about Mother Nature but accept it and move on? Moving right along. What y'all cooking good for dinner? I know I cut out a lot of that, y'all, because I had a lot of footage from the cruise. I'm sorry it was so long, if y'all watched it. And I'm going to go and make some comments. Answer the comments. I just hadn't had a chance since I returned. But if you made a comment and I hadn't answered you yet, I will. That's probably back from over a week ago or so. From the 12th. Which is when we left. Look at that. It's tasty. berries. I had some of the best watermelon and cucumbers on the cruise. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna goof off on the internet for the rest of my lunch break. I guess I'll get on here and look at an article I wanted to read today. It's sent out. It's company related, so I guess that's a waste of my lunch break time, huh? But anyway, so much for that. Y'all remember, you're loved. I love you, but God loves you the most. Remember to always be kind to yourself and others. Be joyful and be blessed. And remember to share your beautiful smile with someone. Help uplift and encourage another's day. You know, I had got back for a minute, y'all. I'm in here. Had started letting this little stuff aggravate me. But you know what? Now that I said all that, I'm going to let that mess go and move it on. The guy on the cruise said you're supposed to say whatever somebody start getting on your nerves. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. So it's all yeah, baby. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Bye.